Alrighty, hello everybody. Hope we're doing well today. Today we're gonna go over a couple of things on how I'm updating my clients' photos, their websites to have some of the best product photos thanks to the new Nano Banana Pro. And I'm gonna demonstrate you how I'm kind of getting there, what I'm doing to kind of start thinking about, from a product perspective, like an e-commerce, drop shipping, etc. Um, I'm gonna go through a couple different tools, and then we're gonna showcase, how I'm updating them to show the best photo that's possible. So here we have kind of like this older photo. This is from a photo shoot. We kind of used AI to upscale it a little bit, but it's definitely got some. Definitely doesn't look right. That's our old package, and we have our new logo here, ImmuneSystemKits.com, and it's a pretty good one. Um, this could be used a little bit of help, but it does the job. It gets pretty active people looking at it. So thinking about this, what might we do differently? I'm going to go ahead and swap over to BrandImageGen, which is kind of like a playground for generating multiple images. So let's go ahead and go over there. All right, so here we are. We got some old photos. I pulled over this. This is a little bit weird. We got some ginger, lemon, some capsules, some mint. I think it's elderberry in the bottom right. Yep, it looks like elderberry. And then, oh, don't work at that. We're just doing a dog tutorial earlier. But here we are. We have some of the original photos. And we need to update this because this looks AI generated as hell. So we're going to fix that. This is an original photo, so we need to update this. So let's go ahead and say, create a photo launch of this product. Make sure the logo is consistent, and there is a slight few blemishes across the photo shoot. Worldly, gravity in the kitchen, etc. Okay, so let's go ahead and send that off. We're going to ask for a couple. We're actually going to use 3. We're going to use Nano Banana Pro, and we're going to send those off. So it's going to take a second. They're going to generate. They're going to show up in the bottom once they're done. Let's go ahead and go look back at the website. Let's scroll down here. We have this weird hero that's extremely stretched. And then, all of this works right, but it could use a little help, right? Here's the new packaging, etc. Let's go back here and see if they're done yet. Nope, they're still taking time. So thinking about, what we might need. So once we get these kind of package photos, we'll kind of take a look at which one's our favorite. And then we'll start thinking about, who's going to be using these, what are the use cases for these, and then that's kind of what we're going to design for SEO purposes. Okay, so we got a whole bunch of these. So let's add them all to the table. Wow, they got some stuff all over it. Perfect. Wow, this looks pretty good. Yeah, this is looking pretty good. I like this a lot. Okay, this is really good. A little bit different. The red nails are making a comeback. It's got a spice rack in there. Okay. Let's say let's think about this now. What are the people that are going to be using this? So to make the best hero photo, I might say, let's ask Claude Opus. Let's go to Claude and have him generate. I have this photo, so I'm gonna go ahead and copy. I'm gonna just screenshot this photo. I have this photo, and I need a hero of it. Create a JSON prompt to send off to Gemini that considers a sick daughter and a exhausted mom using the product to heal, similar to that of the, let's say, Hall's photos. Hall's cough drops images. Let's find a sick mom, always that. Hall's sick mom commercial. Yeah, cope with the cold, kind of shit like that. Yeah. Okay, what's similar to that of the Halls feeling? Halls cough drops. Okay, let's see what happens there. If we want a JSON prompt, you don't have to, but JSON kind of just helps us create child wellness, parental relief with the product. 8-year-old daughter and a soft blanket. The daughter looks like she's showing shines of in the camera. The mother holds a red Mylar product. It will be that photo. Yes. Okay, perfect. So we're going to copy this over. We're going to just paste that in there, and then we're going to send off that. So let's go ahead and see what happens. We're going to drop this down to 2 different ones, and then we're going to go there. So this is how we could use this with programmatic SEO. Once we get a couple of these rankings in, we're going to just rank with 2. We could rank with more. You could always make more. You can make up to 10 images at once. If you want. Up to 40 now that we have 4 image models on there. So yes, let's go. Actually, they're a little big. Let's go ahead and add these to the thing. They're both a little big. Can you decrease the size of the immune system kit, please? Okay. And we'll ask for 1 variant. So let's go ahead and send that off. Okay. So let's rank these 2, because honestly it's just gonna make me get those smaller. Let's go ahead and go into this asset ranking now. So this is where the interesting is. This is how you find the best product photos. I mean, the best for your hero. You say, let's describe our target audience. So let's go ahead and say, I want you. You are a single. You are a devoted mom. You work hard for your family. Are very career driven. However, when your kid is sick, your motherly desires come out to take care of them. Right? Your age is between 34, maybe 32 and 40. Sounds about right. And you have a professional and familial life. You live in the Northeast or on the West Coast. Something like that. And let's go ahead and say advertisements, and your goal is click-through rate. Actually, we'll go to hero, landing page hero, and let's go ahead and rank those. So let's go ahead and see what happens. Okay, this really hits home. Okay, I'm scrolling through, probably trying to quickly find something for this specific situation. My kid is struggling. Okay, perfect. So we have these 2 photos, and it looks like it was this one that worked well. So we're going to update that with the proper logo. It's a 4.2 out of 5. It uses semantic similarity to kind of find and digest which ones are the best. So that's how we kind of got to this one. You can kind of kick both here. They're really high. So we're going to just go ahead and use this one since I like it. So let's go ahead and download it. And then what's nice is that you can download kind of whatever. So I'm going to download as a PNG and full fidelity. And let's just go ahead and click download here. So, yep, that should download. Bada bing, bada boom. Okay, perfect. Now let's go ahead and just drop that in right into our anti-gravity. Because we're making some pretty cool things. So let's go ahead and, since we just downloaded it, let's add a image. Let's go to recents. Make sure we make sure we're open folder. You want to watch this? I'm just going to find my stuff here, and let's go open. Let's save. Okay, here we are. Okay, let's add an image. Right. Actually, we just add images. Go to recents. Bang. And let's go ahead and open the folder. Yes, we need to go find a add file. Let's go ahead and drag it to a public, and then let's drag this asset right there. Let's rename it. Same with hero, which we'll do. Mom. Let's actually do, in case, we'll do mom hero photo. Okay. Alright, so as mom hero slug, we just updated our hero photo. Now we need to add it to the website. Can you replace our current hero with this, please? Thank you. Okay, so let's go ahead and pull the terminal here. npx run dev. Perfect. That looks really good. Okay, it looks pretty good now. That's exactly what I wanted to see. And there we go. And it's asking to go there. Perfect. We could totally just let it do it. This is crazy. It's going to go for us. Thank you, Anti-Gravity, for kind of doing that. So we kind of ranked it, but if we wanted to now, we could be like, let's make a new slug and do the ranking for each one, you know, combat it with it. Which one is going to work better for the type of user that is coming to my channel, that's what you're kind of looking for. You're looking at the cookies and you're looking at all that to kind of generate the best photos for your landing page. All right. Thank you for everybody watching. Keep in mind for more tutorials. And I'm Spencer from BrandImageGen.